I'm Raji Narayan Singh, and let's queer up the worldview. Ottawa Pride shuts down by Queers for Palestine protests. The continued attacks by Israel on Palestine have sparked protests worldwide. Last year, Capital Pride, the producers of the event, had posted a letter condemning the attacks on Gaza as, quote, acts of terrorism, end quote. The Jewish Federation of Ottawa called the letter anti-Semitic and boycotted last year's event. The letter also led to the withdrawal of support from Ottawa's Mayor, Mark Sutcliffe, as well as other sponsors. The message of support of Palestine had been quietly removed this year from the Pride website. This was noticed by the group Queers for Palestine, who organized the protests during the Pride Parade, blocking its progress. The group called for Ottawa Pride and Mayor Sutcliffe to join the long-running boycott, divestment, and sanction campaign against Israel, and to stand with us and all oppressed people, including Palestinians. A press release from the group stated, quote, "We are in the parade today to affirm very clearly that our pride is not for sale and that 2S LGBTQIA plus communities will not accept sponsors and elected officials dictating what we stand for, how we celebrate ourselves, and how we claim our space," end quote. The protesters and Pride organizers were unable to come to an agreement, leading to the cancellation of the parade. Capital Pride had been receiving calls for at least a week before the event to reinstate the message of support for Palestine. It wasn't until after the parade had been canceled that the Pride organizers said the statement had disappeared due to, quote, refresh, end quote, of the website, and that the group still stood behind the original message.
Refresh, Raji, refresh.
I get so heated. Like, I was getting heated reading the story because I am not anti-Jew at all. But what I get so infuriated about is that these Zionist Jews right away, it's like a bullying tactic. You come out in support of the poor people of Palestine, especially the innocent people, because I don't want to hear Hamas, 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 Hamas. All of those Palestinians are not Hamas, and especially the
those
young innocent children.
Yeah, that are starving.
The minute you come out with some sort of humanitarian expression that, you know, you care about what's happening, they want to scream anti-Semitic. And it's BS. It's not everything is anti-Semitic.
No, and it's true. You're absolutely right.
I say this, if you can't have a heart for an innocent child, then you don't have a heart. Because when we were all children, did we have control over what our parents did?
No.
We were born into our family unit, and it is what it is. Like, you dealt with it. So those kids are innocent, you know, and not only the kids, there's the old people that are suffering, a bunch of folks that aren't connected to Hamas. I would love to see a peace, but I don't know if it's going to happen in our lifetime. Because this has been going on
forever. And it scares people to have their own opinion or to speak out or to help. You know what I mean? When if you say anything pro-Palestine, if you just say Palestinians are dying or starving right now, someone will say that's anti-Semitic, and it really isn't. It really isn't. No, you know, it's stating facts.
The word genocide, which is being used too, you know, but the thing here, the problem what I have, like you say, is that there is no distinction that you could be against the policies of the Israeli state, the government of Israel, and not against the Judaism and the religion. I have nothing against the Jews, like you said, the Jewish religion. I have lots of issues against Netanyahu and his government, his extreme right-wing policies that basically he's taking all these measures to avoid going to jail, basically, because he knows that if he loses, he's going to jail. What he's doing to Palestine is unheard of. It's something brutal. And like you said, you don't have to be Mother Teresa of Calcutta to understand that he's killing these people. And, we cannot allow this to happen. We have to raise our voice. But if you do, then there is this cancel culture, especially here in the U.S.
Yes.
This is here in the U.S.
Yes.
Okay?
100%.
And I'm so happy to be a part of this news station, because what I noticed with the media, a lot of the media, the reporters, if you notice, they report very lightly.
Very lightly.
When it comes to Israel and Palestine. Meanwhile, they're calling Russia and Ukraine, it's the horrific acts, but you won't call out what's going on between Israel and Palestine. And I know why. Because the higher ups are bullying and saying, if you all say otherwise, you're going to lose your job.
You're going to lose your funding too.
And funding too. And and obviously this is something that we're watching closely, and it's on everybody's mind because it's on TV all the time. But now it's affecting a Pride, you know what I mean? In Ottawa, this is the story. So this story hurts me because, Pride is supposed to unite, right? Not divide. And unfortunately, Ottawa Pride is stopped in its tracks, not by hate, but from the outside, but literally deep conflict inside.
Yeah.
So Pride is political, yes, but it's also about survival. And if we cancel our own parades, we hand opponents exactly what they want. We need to talk, not shut down.
It's true.
Exactly.
I mean, it's amazing that we're going through, and it's happening at all levels. You remember when Snow White came out, the movie?
Yes.
And Gal Gadot and Rachel Ziegler. Rachel Ziegler was pro-Palestine. And then Gal Gadot, who's Israeli, obviously was completely, there was an internal war. All these investment to make this fantastic movie just went down the drain because the cancel culture, obviously.
Culture is real.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know if you remember real quick, Whoopi Goldberg. I love Whoopi Goldberg. She's very talented. She's on The View. So a few years back, she made a comment that being Jewish isn't a because there's Black Jews, like, Ethiopian Jews.
Ethiopian Jews.
There's Arab Jews.
There's Venezuelan Jews.
They lost their minds. They suspended Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks over that comment.
Wow.
And it's like, she's speaking the truth. There's all type of Jews. So now you question, well, wait a minute, is this like some sort of white supremacist Jewish thing going on?
Rick Sanchez, remember Rick Sanchez from Channel 7 here? He was completely canceled. And this is before even cancel culture came about back in the day, because also he, at CNN, he was in CNN back then. And they canceled him, and they basically fired him from CNN for making some comments also.
He did it on a Friday. By Monday, there was no Rick Sanchez show.
Rick Sanchez. I remember him. I remember him. Did he get like a
big mouth, but no.
I'll say something else off camera. That is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.